Hello, everybody. My name is Eric Jones, and this is my standards-based project. For my multimedia unit plan, my target audience is for me 10th through 12th graders because that is what I teach. I teach social studies, so that is our subject area. And then the specific topic that we're going to talk about is World War One, specifically looking at events, battles, and then factors that lead up and kind of contribute to a whole aspect of the war. My learning tool is going to be Google Drawings. Google Drawings, my learning outcome for them would be to take away particular issues and particular events during the war, take a snapshot of that in time, and then put that into a perspective that I could look at and analyze all these different areas and factors that are going on. Some of the rationale behind it is to set, I take from my state standards is to assess the impact of conflict and diplomacy on international relations. Also, compare various systems around the world and see how they affect and control each other. Um, Project description, magazine newspaper covers would be one, posters, template forms, or maps. A few things that I have looked at before and I've been thinking about trying is, well, we have templates that I've found that are available. Most of the time with these, you can put in text box, draw something. You can click on the back form, insert pictures, upload them from your computer, or you can upload them from the internet, and so on and so on. Here is one from a class that I found about Hannibal Barca invading the Swiss Alps. All right. Um, and then here it would be a blank one. Same thing, like I said before, you can add shapes, arrows, equations. You can add them, draw, what do you want, type in some writing, and et cetera, et cetera. Right. Going back to the presentation, my assessment tool would be Google Forms. Our school is heavily is a Google school, so they try to encourage us to use Google products. I've never been really good at it, but I'm trying to in some way because I see a good aspect of it. My learning outcome would be that students would be able to identify what students know about various factors that contribute to the war, and then also they're going to look at those individual ideologies, belief systems, and determine all those multiple complex things that involve in historical events that contribute to history, basically. Okay. This would be project, test prep, maybe formative and summative assessments. Okay. So going back out, I would quick look at this. Typically, a Google form like here, you can type in your question and say, what contributed to the war. Okay. You can put in your options. You can add options. Um, you can change what the question or what it's like. So if it's a paragraph, short answer, checkbox, et cetera, et cetera. Here is an example of one that I have looked at and I've kind of put together and think about using for my classes. They have multiple questions, multiple things, and all can have ways that students can answer and get immediate feedback, which is the great thing about Google Forms. Less about me teaching or grading, I should say, and more about teaching my students. Um, and then I would go back to my presentation and basically here are the references that I used, all contributed through state standards and scholarly writing. Thanks.